This is Janessa Lanham and Lydia McCammon with the Linton-Stockton Student Press, here with the founder of the Exotic Feline Rescue Center, Joe Taft. Thank you for speaking with us.
Well, you're welcome. Hi, and welcome to the Exotic Feline Rescue Center.
Thank you. Okay. Why did you decide to start this rescue center?
I started the rescue center when I encountered two tigers that were badly abused. They had spent their life in the back of a Volkswagen van. The male was blind and crippled, and most of his teeth were rotted out. The female was just hungry and bored. I took those cats in 1990. They were 6 months old at the time. And I came here a year later looking for a place to build them a home. And with the idea of being able to provide the homes for about 100 cats. Now that we're at 200 cats, we've obviously surpassed that.
When you first began the rescue center, what were some of your expectations and hopes for the future of the project?
Well, as I just said, the original goal was to be able to provide a home for up to 100 cats. So over the years we have built cages and taken in new cats and taken in new cats and built more cages. And here we are today. When I came here, the original piece of property was 15 or 16 acres, and now we have close to 110 acres. We have a fairly complete medical facility here on site where the cats can be given the medical care that they need right here. So those are some of the things that I wanted when I first came here.
So how have your goals changed since you first started the center?
Well, the basic goals are still the same. They've just expanded. We've gone from 100 cats to 200 cats. At one point we had 240 cats here. We have gone from having no ability to provide them medical care. We used to take them to the University of Illinois for all their medical care, to being able to provide them pretty comprehensive care. So what we're doing now is we're trying to improve our medical facilities. We are continually trying to upgrade our cages. We are continually building new enclosures for the cats. So the goals have sort of stayed the same. We've just polished it a bit.
So we have read that a disease has been spreading around the animals. What do you do when a situation like this occurs?
Well, we had a situation a couple of years ago where we had an outbreak of canine distemper, and we lost a number of cats. We lost, I don't know, 8 or 9 cats. We have modified our vaccination program, and we became involved with a number of institutions trying to track down the source of that contagious disease and trying to prevent its spread.
What is a breed you have grown fond of and why?
Well, I guess my favorites would be leopards and tigers. I've had more experience with leopards than I have with anything else. I had a leopard for almost 20 years before I came here. And obviously you can tell I'm quite fond of tigers. We have somewhere in the neighborhood of 120 tigers here.
What are some of your favorite cherished memories that you have created while working on the project?
One of my better memories is a cougar that came to us blind, and she had cataract surgery at the University of Illinois. And when we brought her back here, we moved her from a small cage into a bigger cage. Actually, that cage right there. And watching her wake up from the surgery and then look outside of her cage, because at the time we didn't have any cages past that one, watching a rabbit. So that first time that she could see is a real treasured memory. Anytime we can take one of these animals that's sick or is in pain, last weekend we did a number of dental procedures on some cats that had bad teeth, and see their lives measurably improve. That's always a good one for us. When we go get new cats and we bring them from very bad environments and we come out here and we put them in a big habitat with a lot of enrichment, and to watch them react to that relative freedom and the increased quality of life, those are my best memories.
So based off your last answer, you mentioned a cougar that you had shared one of your favorite memories with. Through all your years with all the other cats, what are some of your other favorite memories that you've shared?
Well, there's going out to get the cats. Road trips are always quite an experience with these guys. We go places where we have no idea what we're really going to see, and having to go into a new situation and deal with the cats, and then watch them change from being suspicious of us and being afraid of us to being happy and healthier and starting to like us. That's one of the big things.
So what did you do before you began founding the rescue center?
I was an excavating contractor. I dug ditches.
What experience with animals did you have before creating the rescue center?
I have been around big cats for about 25 years before I started the rescue center, so I was hardly a novice at it.
We read that the center relies a lot on donations. If these items are not donated, what do you have to go through to get these needed supplies?
Well, if we don't have the actual items donated, then we have to raise money to buy that stuff. And raising money is always one of the more difficult things that we have to do.
So what impact do you hope to leave once you leave this rescue center?
Well, the main impact is we're going to have directly changed the lives of close to 400 animals. That's the main impact.
This has been Lydia McCammon with Janessa Lanham with the Linton-Stockton Student Press interviewing Joe Taft. Thank you for doing this interview with us.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for interviewing me.